Hey. Tell us what you need. You know, getting up every day to do what you love best, no greater feeling. No cap, because there is this excitement we feel, and you know, most times we just bring it on here to share it with you.
I know, right? The passion and joy is inexplicable, but I'm sure you understand through our daily lineups and all the zest we bring your way.
And of course, not forgetting that today is Tuesday, and it's also payday, which apparently is the last day of the month of August. Yes, super excited about that one. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness and Finest. I go by the name King Hojay, but you can call me Hojay. That's what it is.
It is what it is.
Come, what are you doing? Hey, remember the promise you made. I'm on this show, but I can cause things not to happen the way you want it to go. If
I do
if
okay.
So, public service announcement. You guys might witness a show off today. Get ready. But anyways, guys, y'all know me. My name is Catherine, but you know me as Lady Cath, her Royal Hotness.
Alrighty, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It's the jewel in the crown. It is honey peas for she's baby. It is honey rubber na lamba baby.
Tell 'em.
It is what again? You know when I hear shmoney, I love it because you know what? I smell like money. I smell like means. I just love it. Money loves me. Money smells at me. Money just wants me every time. Money is just so cool and pleasing to me every time. Why you don't look me now? I better rearrange your face.
It's payday. He's thinking about we spend money. Continue, Honeypot. I bad doing you. I'm feeling you.
Anyway, so that I will leave small for you people. Can we move on?
Okay, listen.
It is not pride, actually. It is bragging rights.
Hey.
No, I'm celebrating, actually.
She's not bragging.
We don't brag. We celebrate.
Ladies and gentlemen, on that long intro, it's a wrap on today's show. We'll see you guys.
Thank you so much. As long as they will pay me.
Guys, don't mind them more. You know I told you there's a face-off.
Yeah, let's talk about what we actually have planned out today. Yes, we'll start off with the entertainment news. Yes, most definitely. Check out today's celebrants or celebrity birthdays, and of course, rewind.
Yes, we will also be checking out Where Are They Now? Well, Catherine will be in charge of bringing us today's dose of social media craziness on Social View.
And on the other side of the show, we will be chewing it off and also checking out the news recap. While on today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking about 5 movie stars who started as extras.
Looking forward to that one. And of course, getting into some movie conversation proper. We'll also be telling you all about the movies and TV shows we recently watched or are currently watching. And finally wrap it all up with movies
of the movies! Let's go!
We'll see you.
Yes, sir. We do not need permission to dance. Happiness is free, and dance away your sorrows, people.
That's
You should always remember that. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. It is time for entertainment news, and topping our stories today. Rotimi speaks on engagement to Vanessa MD. Power star and singer Rotimi has come out to speak on why he decided to quit being a playboy, hence his engagement to Tanzanian singer Vanessa MD. He made this known during an interview with Angie Martinez on the Angie Martinez show on Power 105.1. Take a look at a part of the interview.
Mix of everything. It was like I was tired of being in the streets.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Yeah,
you must have really been in them streets.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
I had a good time. It was fun. Yeah. You know, but like I got tired of it, and then she just literally just made me just have tunnel vision.
That's dope.
And I never had that. You know, I was always just moving, you know, but like that was like, slow down, this is serious, you need to respect it. And like I remember we went and was like, look, I'm going through my phone deleting everybody, and this is 6 days in, and you know we both had done that, so it was just like, oh yeah, we good. This
so
is
you
mine.
knew right away.
Yeah, I knew.
It's funny when you hear people
it compliments you.
It compliments you.
It gives you peace of mind. You know what I mean? Like this is a hectic job. Like to be an entertainer and to have so many people rely on you. Somebody needs to give to you, you know what I'm saying? And somebody needs to be there with you going through it and just to vent and talk through and everything. And so, like, when you have that peace of mind and sturdy, nah, that's what it's for.
And your mom likes her.
She loves her. Thing is, right? My mom, when they first met, they like both cried.
What?
It was the weirdest thing. it was like a finally moment. It was so weird. They met maybe a month into me and her dating, and like
Your mother knew. She was like,
oh, my daughter. Yes, Jesus is here. Oh God, okay. Do probably a small like destination, you know, somewhere. I don't know. She'll pick it wherever.
somewhere fly.
Rotimi proposed to MD back in December 2020 at a very colorful ceremony after they made their relationship public back in 2019.
Hojay.
Hojay, take a cue.
Hojay. Are you saying?
So this is not a Yoruba demon, right?
Hey.
Rotimi, Akinosho is not a Yoruba demon. So what's the problem? What's the problem?
Can you see your mate? What did he say?
So what Rotimi said is that
It gives you peace of mind.
Let's hear what he
when
wants
he
to say.
saw her,
Wait.
he just saw that tunnel vision that this is it. And he got to a phase and I said, okay, I no longer want to be on the street. So maybe
So you have not seen the vision. You have not seen the vision. That's why,
I'm not talking about myself.
Okay.
I'm talking about people in general. So maybe, dear ladies, where I'm going with this conversation is, you never can tell. You can be the one that will change somebody. So when they stop and say hi to you, say hi back. Reply your DMs. You never can tell. You can be that person that will take that guy off the streets.
It gives you peace of mind. Stop sampling.
Hojay.
Stop going to and fro like the devil that wants to divorce something. What exactly are you looking for?
If we don't divorce,
take a cue.
If we don't divorce, we
Take a
divorce.
cue.
Hojay, the moral of the lesson is find your peace of mind and stick to your peace of mind.
Oh yeah, peace of mind. Answer your DM.
And when you see peace of mind, don't use that do shakara something about.
Don't turn out to something else.
Don't laugh that one.
Rotimi. I salute your courage, Omoni.
Yeah, I really love their love.
I love it.
I love it.
She's in his videos as the video vixen.
Yes.
I think he just surprised her with a car recently. I don't know whether it was Rotimi that was celebrating his birthday or Vanessa MD and surprised her with a car. She has decided not to even do music again. She has gone to America, left Tanzania to be with her boo. I just love their love, man.
And Rotimi said, oh, when my mother saw, oh my God, she was so happy. She was like, oh.
That emotional moment. As she said, she has come. Like, finally, it was just like that moment. Like, really amazing love story.
Love
Ladies, answer your DM.
Guys, be serious. So.
When they say hi, answer. Just reply back and say
Guys,
hello.
stop playing. No.
Okay, yeah.
You want more?
Add context to your DM too. When you're sending messages, add context. Don't say hello and just stay there.
What do you people want? So I should put hello. I'm the chief.
There are ways.
I'm the CEO of so place. You not say I'm bragging.
But that can't
There are ways you start a conversation that makes the other person want to.
Yes.
What is hello and stop there? Or you say you are beautiful, or you are a flower in the midst of other flowers. Are you joking?
They're going to bring William Shakespeare book.
If we should ask Rotimi how they started dating, it's not strong thing. It will just be hello, and she replies hi. Then you start the conversation like that. That's how these foreign girls behave. You people are always wanting to be hearing gist. What? Don't let them start.
If you like, because I see that you get coconutted, you know they hear what.
Yes, so.
Let me move on. All right, guys. Halle Berry reveals what happened while filming new movie Bruised. All right, American actress Halle Berry has shared new details on what transpired on set while she was filming a new movie Bruised. She revealed this while speaking to Entertainment Weekly, where she stated that she broke 2 ribs while filming but could not stop production due to budget constraints. Halle Berry, who once cracked her ribs on the set of John Wick 3, and the incident delayed production for months, spoke on what she faced now compared to then. She said, I told the director about it. They told the insurance. We had to shut down for months, and it was a big ordeal on this because it was an independent movie. We didn't have a big budget. The director in me said, I didn't come this far and work this hard to go home. Just so you know, this new movie titled Bruised, which is scheduled for release in November, will be Halle Berry's directorial debut, and it will see her star as mixed martial arts fighter.
You know, I'm super excited to see this movie. This is one movie I'm looking forward to because they've been talking about it for a while, and I don't know, I just want to see another side of Halle Berry.
Yeah.
You know, when you're used to seeing people do things and then now she's going to be a fighter, we've seen pictures of her face. I'm like, how did it get there? So, guys, you know that many of these people do their stunts themselves. they do not get stunt doubles. And now seeing Halle Berry in action as an actor and a director, I'm super excited to see what will come of this.
I'm
on the contrary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halle Berry.
Pretty.
Yeah. Yes, there was a slight fight in the James Bond series.
Yeah.
I think Die Another Day.
Yeah,
there was a slight one with Catwoman when she did Catwoman.
Yep.
And the Batman. But this one
Was there anything like that in John Wick, if I can remember?
Yeah.
Yes, with the dogs, yes.
With the dogs, yeah.
This one is martial arts.
As in...
Is that boxing,
Yeah,
that kickboxing?
yeah.
I don't think I have to see Halle Berry doing that thing, man. That's me, though.
Yeah, and then again, when she said that, so she had to take, go off the first one where she cracked her ribs.
Yeah, the John Wick
and
one.
then this time around, she was now like,
Now my project,
okay.
though.
So you see how people can be very, very interesting. So I thought about it. I said, oh, because now your project and because it is, you have a very small budget for this one. Oh,
we can afford to go on break.
So if it was another person's project, you'd be like the almighty Halle Berry that you have to.
We need to go on break.
Wow,
Because I just cracked my
interesting.
rib.
That was the first thing that caught my attention. I'm like, okay,
Wahoo,
what do we do?
funny.
Yeah, looking forward to this one, Shab. I'm just in between looking at Halle Berry getting beaten and all.
And she fought professionals.
It will be filmed, but I don't want to see your face. That
Pretty
damaged.
Halle Berry.
Pretty Halle Berry, fighting professional boxers. Hey, serious something. All right, guys, away from all the excitement, still to another set of excitement, but now it is celebration, not bragging. It is time for Celebrity Birthday Shout-Out. In alphabetical order, today's celebrants are the following people. Chris Turka is 50 today. He's an American actor and stand-up comedian. He's known for his roles in films such as Rush Hour and the comedy film Friday. He's also known for being a frequent stand-up performer on Def Comedy Jam in the 1990s. And
right.
I've been wondering what...
Yeah.
I've also been wondering what happened to him after the Rush Hour series. Like,
With
it's just...
Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan doing a lot for himself. Definitely, I even still watched Friday recently, and I'm like, so that's when you now said 50, I'm like, I just saw this guy in Friday, younger than.
Yeah.
But that's to tell you that film is very, very old.
And I think one thing that stands out, how he refrains from using harsh profanity in his performances. Yes.
On stage, yes.
Yes,
On stage, in
yes.
comedy.
And that's because of his Christian faith, as according to him.
Yeah. Amazing.
Nice.
Happy birthday to him. Next on our list, we have Joe Budden, who is 41 today. He's an American broadcaster, cultural critic, media personality, and former rapper. He first gained recognition as a rapper, best known for his 2003 single, Pump It Up, and as a member of the hip-hop supergroup Slaughterhouse. He currently hosts the Joe Budden podcast. And a fun fact is the fact that every year he makes at least $400,000 to $500,000 from his podcast.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
It's really cashing out.
He is.
It's controversial now.
Yes,
He is,
so his
actually.
girlfriend.
I'm not even talking about a relationship. For somebody that used to be a rapper, yes, he has abandoned music in a way and focusing more on his career as on a personality. The way he drags other musicians, and I'm like, you should know
But
better.
I think I like one thing about him. Not taking drugs, because he has admitted to being addicted to certain drugs.
Yeah.
But one thing is, he goes out to talk publicly and tell people how it is so dangerous. That's I like.
Joe Budden, change.
Joe
You drag
Budden.
your colleagues too much.
It's fun. It's fun.
They will
That's
beat
why
you
the
one
fun
day.
is.
Oh my God!
The Migos almost beat him on stage during one BET
I
award.
get.
On stage, they were having interview
Like
during
you.
interview on the carpet and
Word.
wanted to be. They got up like, shit, wait.
I know why Hojay is saying this, because this is what Hojay can actually do.
It is,
Yeah, because I
oh.
asked Hojay, I said, why is it that you have not considered going to BB Nigeria? I said, I go just beat somebody one day.
I'm not that violent.
All right, happy birthday, Joe Budden. Next on our list, we have Richard Gere, who is 72 today. The American actor and producer came to prominence with his role in the film American Gigolo, which established him as a leading man and a sex symbol. He went on to star in many well-received films, including An Officer and a Gentleman, Pretty Woman, amongst others.
Pretty Woman,
Pretty Woman for me.
Classic till tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he's a Buddhist.
Wow.
And of course, happy birthday to people celebrating on this day.
Tolu!
Special birthday shout out to our business anchor, Tolu Ogujobi.
Yeah.
Tolu, I trust Tolu. I've already seen the goat outside. So we'll turn up today.
Tolu told me yesterday and said that, Honeypot, tomorrow is my birthday. I'm like, yeah. I said, you know what? I already ordered. They're bringing the goats. And so we're going to... I said, hey!
We turn up! Happy birthday to Ogujobi. And of course, happy birthday to Engineer Debo Okewole, one of our engineers, TVC. He's an Arsenal fan, but I'll still wish him happy birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Go and collect your trophy from Chelsea, if you can, from the 20th position. And of course, happy birthday to everybody celebrating on this special day. Send you love, life, peace, and every beautiful thing you wish yourself. What's happening?
What a way to wish someone happy birthday, OJ.
Time for today's history.
We can still make things not happen, no.
Let's take a look at Rewind.
OJ, you're no longer invited.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1987, Michael Jackson's Bad video premieres on CBS TV. And in 1999, Fly, the fifth studio album by Dixie Chicks, is released. Finally, in 2012, Argo, directed by Ben Affleck and starring Ben Affleck, Bryan Cranston, and John Goodman, premieres at the Telluride Film Festival. It went on to win the Best Picture in 2013. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
Hey.
Why is it with the girl that you're now popping rings?
You have to say it.
And the song will be rolling.
Ricardo Banks said it. Me, I gonna move to the girl. Go.
Oh, wow, Vanessa right there. Vanessa and Joe with
Ricardo Banks and Vanessa.
And before then, it was Rotimi.
The boo.
Yeah. Back-to-back something.
Change the one love used to do.
An item.
Okay.
He's blushing for somebody.
Ladies, reply your DMs.
Wow.
Guys, when you enter DMs, talk with sense.
You hear? Go with Catherine.
When they talk like say, they even
Go with Catherine.
You will see DM, you say, hi, KFB.
Do you people want to swear?
Please, what is KFB?
Let's swear. Don't go now. That you have not put hi in one guy's DM. Hello, only hi. Hello.
For what?
Sup. Wait the time.
Sup.
And you will not do
sup.
you will not do XUP.
Sup.
You will not do XUP.
What will I now do? I will now
you must
do
have
sup.
done hello.
I can't do hello and just leave it there. I'm not senseless.
Someone that you don't even know. Somebody you don't know.
No, what you people will do, you're not going to like picture from 52 weeks ago. You'll be you'll be liking it and becoming.
OJ, let me tell you something.
Hello.
OJ, let me tell you something. You can start with liking pictures from comment section, then you graduate to the DM.
OJ, get over yourself for crying out loud.
Guys, you will reply your DMs. So.
Don't mind him. Don't pay attention to him.
South Korea.
Up next is Where Are They Now? Take a look to find out which actor we are talking about today.
It's Where Are They Now? Darius McCray. Darius is best known for his role as Eddie Winslow on the long-running television series Family Matters.
And I watched your entire concert from the first row.
He began his career in Hollywood at the age of 10. Darius, who's also a songwriter and music producer, is the son of Grammy-nominated gospel and jazz musician Howard McCray, and older brother of actor Donovan McCray. He is popular for movies like The Maintenance Man,
I was 9 years old.
The Maintenance Man, 15 Minutes, and Mississippi Burning. However, despite being such a standout in the series, Darius did not hit the big screens after a while. According to reports, this was due to some off-camera incidents. Now, would he be making a big return one day? Only time will tell. Now you know where they are now.
OJ, can you hear? I need someone who can love me for my worth. No, I'm not perfect. So, Oga, be coming down.
How else do you know that it's a Tuesday on this show?
How else so?
No, they look me.
No,
they look me.
Hey! Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Hojay, it's not time for this violence. It's time for social view. It's time to check out the craziness, the savagery, all the dragging that happens through the streets of social media. So, guys, are you ready for social view? Lego! First on our list, what is happening here, please? I'm not understanding, like, like, see this tiny thing here, and this person is asking, the red carpet.
Is red carpet ovation?
Which red carpet? Hojay, this is not a red carpet. This is a red platform, or whatever you want to call it.
It's red carpet.
Please, don't call that thing red carpet again, Hojay.
Okay, it's red foot mat.
It's foot mat.
God bless you, now you're talking.
Foot mat. What is this?
Looks like they took it out of someone's bathroom. And
I can imagine the news. It was welcomed with royalties in a red carpet display.
What red carpet?
This one shook, please.
Imagine it will happen.
Moving on, yo. This thick man is thinking about something, and there's a pen. So let's find out what he's thinking about. He said, I don't understand why in banks, pens are always attached to strings. We trust them with our money, and they can't even trust us with just one pen. My brother, my sister, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. It's not one pen, because every day, they put at least 5 pens on each counter. People used to carry it away. So they decided that we're going to be tying this thing down. You ain't going to take it no more.
Dear Nigerian banks, how much be a pen?
So you know how many customers enter the bank?
Thank you.
And then if each takes the...
How much be this pen?
So
I think what they need to do is get a register. As you take the pen, we deduct it from your money.
Don't do
your
that.
bank.
Don't do
Let
that.
me tell you something. I can relate. See, you know where you can't find pens? In a broadcasting outfit.
Yes.
Places like these banks. And I can relate. So one time, every time I took my pen to the studio, radio studio, every time, movement. So what did I do? I went to buy something, transparent, all those, and then, I put my name, what we used to do.
Okay, yeah,
I
with
wrote my
paper.
name and then I put it there. So, Kenny.
The person knows have been moved.
The person will now remove it. I will get another one and inscribe my name. I will not use paper.
In fact, next time, use blade.
They go move on. They use them for hours.
Hojay, will you
Oh, God, I want to say, they cause the person.
See, it's like we should not talk about this one again. Hojay is beginning to annoy me.
Banks is just biro. It's not that.
You know how much it is? Hojay, see your brother.
Chihuahua.
So, Uncle Chihuahua is reacting to something. He said, nobody did not say anything. Me staring at the dead body in movie to see if I can catch him or her breathing. I used to do it.
Okay,
I'm very guilty.
This actually happened to me.
I am very
watched
guilty.
The movie recently. And I saw the man. It was his stomach. And
God bless
he was breathing. I heard there was a cut here.
That is always the giveaway.
I just look. I was looking like, no, this thing move now. This man still there breathe now.
There was one I saw that I was just watching. Next thing I said, he blinked his eye. Dead body is so big. He can't blink his eye. Hey, I've got you. All right, away from dead bodies. Now we have breaking news. And this is the news on Socialville. Breaking news. What are they? Person will climb tree to pluck mango beside prison fence. Don't fall inside prison yard. Hey, go, be careful. Now, express you, they go. Hey, it don't happen. I don't tell her.
There's no way to explain this to the prison warden. You can't explain that you're not a prisoner.
I can't help
have register.
Which
register?
In Nigerian prison.
Which register?
Which kind wahala be this?
Now you know the mango where you dey find.
You for let the mango just day in day.
When we were young, if we cannot climb tree, we used to carry long stick. You will carry the long stick and pluck it.
I say when you are praying in the morning, there are some prayers that you should be, prayer points that you should be including your.
That God don't let me fall inside police station fence.
Which fence? Why you climbing fence?
Please,
because this one
please
is
translate.
No, because Yoruba is so deep sometimes
just
that you cannot translate.
You won't see something that will put you in trouble, Sha. That's what it means.
But it was stronger now.
Hojay, please let's talk about interview. It's time for interview. This one is between an interviewer and Hojay. So the interviewer says, can you multitask? And Hojay is like, depends. Can the salary multiply? Because I know it's something
I think that this is what people should be asking.
Exactly.
Don't mind any for today. They're not going to give you the work, oh.
I tell you what, there is a way that you will choke your neck. You will say, I'm looking for a job, I'm looking for... Well, when the job lands, you know all those classes that we can take you from that department to other departments, and then you don't know.
And you need to show.
Before you go and become a cleaner.
You know, there's this thing they say in NYSC. In NYSC, there's this thing they say, show working, show working, show working. It means work hard, let's see the work, let's see the... My dear.
I remember when our boss, we were having a meeting, and he told somebody, and he says, but I thought when you were doing interview, you said you can work under pressure.
I'm telling you, you better use your head. Even though you are looking for the job, be polite. Use your head. Don't go and put yourself inside what you'll not be able to.
Don't mind any fault.
See, you people should listen to Honeypot. But right now, let's see what next we have.
Nigerian
company.
Can you multitask? Say yes.
Okay.
So this is another buzz. He said, if Ronaldo can go back to Man United after 12 years, Hojay, why can't you go back to your ex?
I just knew that this is where it's coming from.
But I'm still with my exes.
Oh, you have exes?
X's and O's. Okay, let's move on.
No comments. So,
hey, God, I'm in trouble.
So, away from Hojay.
What's the problem?
Away from Hojay, back to the screen. It says, was pushing a patient in a wheelchair today, and he legit told me I'll fail my driving test. You know, that wheelchair thing can be very, very complicated when you're trying to control it. Yes. I know people that can't even control cats in the shopping mall. Not stuck on wheelchair. That thing can be, you know...
Okay, there's somebody on the Esplash team too that I'm sure the person cannot drive a
Hojay, don't start what you can't finish.
Wow.
You will hear your sound again, no.
I'm sure too.
Hojay, you will not hear your voice again, no.
Excuse me. So this person now said that one day she told me, she said she wants to drive me.
And what did you tell her?
She will wait to... She didn't even take it from the small place. If she said from TVC gate to the estate gate,
outside.
Guess what? She said on Third Mainland Bridge.
Excuse me.
You don't finish.
They are still in 5 minutes before me. I've moved to 5 minutes after.
It's me that said it because I cannot allow somebody to go and kill me.
I've moved to 5 minutes after.
I did not say anything.
I said,
please, excuse me, sir. Somebody is about to write this horse, and this horse is like, what is going on? Please let's find out what's happening with the horse. Is that when someone sits next to you and there's a bunch of open seats, that is so vexing. That thing can be annoying.
Why did you now come?
Why did you now? Because see all the seats now. Why is it the one beside me you came to sit?
Shay, you see, I want to whisper sweet nothings into your ear. That's why I'm sitting near you. Calm down, you're not to the rush.
Which sweet nothing?
Calm down, not to the rush.
Excuse me, there are 1,000,001 seats. You know what I used to do? Sometimes I'll put my bag on the seat beside me. And I don't want anybody to sit beside me. Because there was this day.
They can still whisper the sweet nothings.
There was this day I went to see a movie, Honeypot.
Yeah, I wanted to say. And you got there, and you went me. I always go up. Like the last row.
Alone. In the corner, that's why I watch. You will see everything.
Because that up.
Honeypot, I've seen things in the cinema.
Are you serious?
Let's move on.
I've seen things in the cinema from up.
Let's move on.
You know, I was looking down and I saw things.
There was no cut.
There was no cut, Sha. But I saw things. I was seeing things. You know, this man that me, I refused to date 2 months ago, is now dating a girl who is taking him on trips and spoiling him rotten. See how God used me to bless him. If I did not say no, he will not travel in his life. He would have been stuck. You'll be stuck in Lagos.
Sure, you can see. And you will be using them to be catching cruises inside them. And in real life. Baba has moved on. See,
it's because she used him to catch cruise.
People's journeys are different.
People's journeys are different. This jump. It's because she used him to catch cruise that he was able to leave the country. If she didn't use him to catch cruise, they'll still be in Ajegunle.
Baba day trip, they chill, man.
Is that what you're looking for? Is that what you're looking for?
Megan Thee Stallion, we're trying to...
How about Fenty?
No, Robin, me and Robin, we've broken up since now, but we're trying to patch things. I'm still good with my ex.
Guys, please let's focus. Hojay has lost focus. I can attest to that.
Absolutely.
Honeypot second emotion. So guys, it's a wrap on Social View, and that is a wrap on the first hour of the show, guys. We will be back at 1 to continue the conversation and to keep you entertained. Keep it locked, guys.
Yes, sir. Answer your DM.
Hey!
Yes, you're welcome back to the second half of the show, ladies and gentlemen. The show is called Esplash, and of course, yours sincerely. My name is Hojay. I'm in the building. Lady Cath is in the building. Your girlfriend next door is in the building.
Why did you now say it like that? Say it with ginger now.
Honeypot is in the building.
Hey.
That's
I'm not jail.
Go choke you.
Choke
you.
Why don't they quick the vex?
Guys, Honey Money is in the building.
Whatever though.
Catherine.
So far.
Whatever. You want it, whatever.
Arsenal fans, they quick the vex. So far, we brought you the entertainment news, celebrity birthdays, rewind, where are they now, and social veil. Right about now, it's time to chew it up. Time for one of us to vent on what's currently bothering her.
May I have something to say, Sha?
Oh, it's not Honeypot about Arsenal loss.
Please.
No goal on target. No, you people do not even
Hojay is my rant.
You people do not have goal.
Hojay,
Arsenal doesn't have goal of the month.
Please, don't look at Hojay.
Engineer, please come and disconnect something here.
I don't know why Hojay's body is.
Because Engineer is an Arsenal fan.
Engineer Niyi, please come and disconnect this thing already. Yes, I'm on this show, but this guy, you don't vex me.
But Honeypot is a question. Does Arsenal... does Arsenal...
Do not ask me any question.
This is my rant.
They don't have goal of the month.
Let me rant in peace.
It's not your fault.
I told you people in the face off. Not doing my rant. Can I rant?
But they don't have goal of the month.
Can I rant? Yes or no?
Okay.
Can I rant? Can I rant?
Catherine, go ahead.
Okay.
No goal of
So,
the month.
we want to rant about all these kind of people. Not Hojay, not Honeypot, but people that assume a lot. Like...
Their names are called assumption.
Assumpta.
Assumpta.
You see? I didn't mess up. All right, so I want to talk about, let me be serious now. So I want to talk about people that assume a lot. I don't know why people always come up with different things. When you don't know someone, even if you don't want to get close to the person, try to know the person, observe the person, understand the person, because sometimes people might tell you things and you just accept it and move on. And then that person could have been your best friend, or could be someone that would make a major impact in your life.
You fall in love with?
So, why is Hojay talking about love today? So, well, what he said too. So basically, I'm just saying that when you hear things about people, or when people tell you things about other people, try to do your own investigations and find out, because listening to assumptions and losing people that could have been your very good friends can be a problem. Those people might be destined to be your friends, to come into your life, to do one thing or the other. So I feel people should stop assuming. Okay, so I have many examples, but I'll just pull one out. So there was this person that I had heard a lot about her. And when I finally met her, she turned out to be a very sweet person. I had heard, this girl, she's always making noise. She likes boys too much. She does that. So, yes, they said she's a flirt. They also said that she likes to collect money from people. She's always begging people for money.
Is she still single?
She's not single again. She's singular.
That's how they would dilute somebody's rant.
As in, this Hojay.
I apologize.
So basically, they said a lot of things. That she's always collecting money, always begging for money, this, that. But when I met this girl, she's one of the sweetest people I have met. And she is so friendly. She will make you feel at home. Tosin is a very sweet girl. Yes, everyone has their negatives and positives. But at the end of the day, if you don't get to know people and you don't talk to them, you wouldn't understand them, and you won't find out what you're missing. You won't find out that sweetness you're missing. I've met many people that are my friends today, both male and female, that before we even started talking, many people warned me, don't talk to this person. She will do this. She will spoil you. He will do this. He will spoil you. He will... At the end of the day, we turned out to be great friends. So when you hear things about people, do your investigations. Try to find out. And it doesn't mean that when these people greet you or say hi, you now start forming, who is this one? Say hi back. Just say hi and
reply
move on.
your DMs. Reply.
And move on. In a nutshell, don't inherit people's
Wahala. No, this one is legit, man. Never pay attention to what people are saying. Find out yourself.
That's right.
Though whatever they are saying might be true.
There's always, truth in life.
Let it break from you.
It's true, because in fact, this is actually can be divided into so many things. You know how people, you just pass, they just say, this place is boring today. Let's create one story around this. Sharp.
We scatter everywhere.
You go just say, hear things about you, go they check you, pinch yourself.
Is that me?
You know the funny part? The funny part is when you are there and they are talking about it, and then later, they now call the name. Is that lady? They say her name is Honeypot or her name is Catherine. Be like, wait, is there another Catherine? You now be looking for the other Catherine. I say, now you. Hey.
So find out yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Reply that message.
That's right.
When it says hi.
Well, that's right. Oh, God, can you, man?
Why you go talk now? You don't. Arsenal Football Club doesn't have goal of the month now.
All right, guys.
Moving on.
So moving on.
It's time.
Reply your trophy. Sorry.
It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. Please do not pay attention to this dude.
Yes, and don't forget that we told you that Rotimi has spoken on his engagement to the beautiful Vanessa MD.
Romance.
Halle Berry reveals what happened while filming new movie, Bruce.
Something to look forward to.
That's right. And we will be back with today's Daily Tip 5 after this timeout.
No trophy, no points, no goal, no nothing.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back, people. This is still your favorite lunch hour show, Esplash on TVC. And it is time for the top 5. Why am I sounding like this? All right, let me get serious. So, you know, an extra is usually a person with no lines in a TV show or movie. If they do have a few lines, the person is often called a beat player or a day player instead of an extra. If a major known actor is an extra in a movie, their non-speaking appearance will then be called a cameo. But not all celebrities started as big names in movies and television shows. You know, many actually began their work as an extra, realizing that there is no shortcut to the ladder of success. Take a look at some of the most famous actors who made one or more appearances as movie extras before they made it big in Hollywood. Here are 5 movie stars who started as extras. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
All right, topping our list today, we have Kristen Stewart. One of future Twilight star Kristen Stewart's earliest roles was in the Disney Channel film The 13th Year. Stewart played an annoyed girl seen at the bottom of the screen waiting at the back of the line to use the school's water fountain.
Random.
You know, white
Random. A whole lot of these people, especially out there, most of them actually started. I can remember a movie too. I can't remember the title too. I just saw her. She was just the child of one star. Like she was just random in that particular movie, Kristen Stewart, and look at her right now.
That's right. That's right. That is when they talk about process every time. Just trust the process.
Yes.
All right, moving on. Donald Glover. Before being hired as a writer for 30 Rock, Donald Glover appeared as young PA in a 2006 season 1 episode, an extra role that you can miss if you blink. From 2006 to 2009, Glover wrote for 30 Rock, in which he also had occasional cameo appearances, only leaving the series once he was cast in Community.
He was yelling at...
Don't eat in costume. That's all.
I did have him. Where you did?
You go see me now.
So you
Let me pass.
Now me talk.
You don't blink now. The person now say, I don't see you. I watched the whole movie. I wait.
Rewind down. Let me pass that time.
And in that time they call in the house, they say, Ma, you don't go.
Look at him now, big star,
That's right.
amazing song, the big song too. This is America.
Yeah.
Lion King, voicing Lion King.
Lovely.
Gross.
Lovely. Yeah.
All right, we also have Matt McGorry. How to Get Away with Mother star Matt McGorry also appeared in a 2012 episode of Gossip Girl as a personal shopper before he started landing major roles. If you want to check it out, it is season 5, episode 15, titled Crazy Cupid Love.
Intended as a communal art, it's better to watch with another person. She's a married woman.
The grind, man.
Yeah, Baba, just sit down.
I think that, you know, this is just so wonderful. I mean, you know, when you start, well, it depends on you, because there are people that they'll be like, oh, you know what, let me just do it, let me just appear and all that. So as they're rising and they're very proud of it. But some people these days, they never do anything. No.
I want to be the main cast, man. Why they stress me?
Now maybe actor for film.
If you're not giving me the main role, I'm sorry.
I'm not doing.
Don't call my manager.
If you see me sitting down here,
it don't take.
I freaking pay my dues. I pay.
You paid in full.
We deserve some.
I paid it in full.
You deserve some accolades.
What? Give me my flowers.
Yay!
Let's talk about Megan Fox. So Megan Fox appeared as a club dancer in the 2003 film Bad Boys 2. Sometimes it pays to be an extra. Fox will reunite with Bad Boys 2 director Michael Bay for his next film, Transformers, in a starring role. Okay,
So that's what you call growth. Like she was just an extra, met the director, and next thing. Until step up. So like Hojay said, you don't always start with actor, with the main actor. You can start as an extra. Or even an assistant on set. And director will be like, I see something, I believe in you.
Right.
Come and try this thing.
Yeah.
So many people have so many stories like that. And the final person on our list is Evangeline Lilly. Before starring in Lost and Ant-Man, Evangeline Lilly appeared in the Lizzie McGuire movie as a police officer and also as a high schooler in 2003's Freddy vs. Jason. The Ant-Man star, wearing a green long-sleeved shirt, appeared fighting as two of the characters discuss Killer Freddy Krueger and how he invades people's nightmares.
Wow.
Burning in on his right hand, he had like these razors.
Wow.
Yeah, she just appeared.
Wow. Who would have... Like, that Lizzie McGuire movie is a very big movie.
That's right.
Big film.
And so imagine she was just there randomly, one corner.
And then the first one, she didn't talk. The second one, all she said was, that's right.
Ha.
And she went to
And now
pose.
she's a superstar.
You see how people serve, you know? So some people just think that it is just about being the lead and all that. And even when you're a leader in the real sense of it, you're still serving.
Yeah,
so
true.
if you don't have that culture of actually serving first, you know, I'm not sure that you'll be able to do well if you all of a sudden just find yourself somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you need to understand that people have paid their dues.
And they
Honeypot
paid
said.
in full.
A long journey, not be today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with Daily Top 5. What Are You Watching is next, so keep it locked. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for What Are You Watching? You already know what we do right here. Let's talk about some of the movies and shows recently watched. However, it's not about us alone. You also have the opportunity to share what it is you've watched or currently watching. You can do this via phone lines and also our social media platform at TVC Connect using the hashtag Esplash on TVC. So I want to say a special shout out to Lucius Cocktail and More for the popcorn and the drinks as always.
Cheers to the good life.
That's your trophy.
All right, let me start.
You have a cup now.
No, this is movie.
You have a cup.
We're talking about movies, Hojay. Don't start again. Please, don't spoil the
Don't get on my
movies.
nerves.
Please.
I feel for this
Please. All right, so let me start. So the movie I watched is titled Die in a Gunfight.
Yeah.
I'm sure the title can already give you an idea of what the film is about.
Wow.
Well, it's a very, very nice movie, and it stars really talented actors like Daddario Alexandra, Diego Boneta, Justin Chatwin, and a host of many other actors. So it is like the updated Romeo and Juliet. Two star-crossed lovers who are from feuding families meet again, and they decide to take their love story to another level, and it comes with a roller coaster of events. So many things happened, and it's a really nice movie. What made it interesting for me was the fact that every time something happened, someone who wasn't on their side would come on their side and try to help them out. So which scene stuck out for me? The scene where the guy was shot, and then it started with, they said he was thinking about his childhood memories, that is childhood picture thing, but instead of seeing the things he used to see as a child, it was the girl's face he was seeing on all the pictures. That stuck for me because it reminded me of the movie Romeo and Juliet. What would I rate it out of 10? I would rate it a 6 out of 10. Yeah.
I only like all the romantic.
Okay.
All the romantic movies.
I watched King of Boys.
Gang. Hey, God, on your God.
The Return of the King. I'm not spoiling it for anybody. I'll try.
You will try.
I will try. I'm not spoiling it.
Okay, this is about where I just close my ears. How can I close my ears?
Okay.
This is about where it is.
I understand because I do this a lot, especially when Amanda is telling our...
Let me zone out.
Yeah. So, King of Boys, The Return of the King. It is a sequel to the 2018 King of Boys, and it was questions begging for answers for me.
Yeah?
You know, yes, towards the end or at the end.
They go sit down and be that too.
So I am saying I'm going to rate it a strong 8.5 over 10. I think it's a good score.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
I
it's
think
a
so.
good score.
Yeah.
And I also like the fact that Trenton said she had to learn Yoruba to act in the
You
film.
don't do now.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't want to spoil it. Because
I'm
I
not
don't want
spoiling it.
everybody
I'm
to-
just giving a fun
Yeah,
fact.
You don't do.
It's okay.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
yeah, spoiling something. Then I used to know. Oh, yeah,
I'm only the spoiler. Okay, I recently watched Nneka the Pretty Serpent.
Are you serious?
Yeah, actors in this movie, god damn it, Idia Ison. Very
Just
beautiful, man.
watch it.
Yeah, Idia Ison, we have Kenneth Okoli, we had Ndidi Obi, Kepi Ekpenyang Basi, Bovi, Beverly Osu, Beverly Naya, Zach Oji, and the list goes on and on. Waje was there, and a couple of cameo appearances from people. Yeah. The plot about this movie is about a little girl who her family died in her presence, and she's out to seek revenge, but this time with some spiritual powers. What actually I like about this movie, yeah, because it's a remake of the initial 1994 classic, Nneka the Pretty Serpent. I love what Play Network did with this one. That's Charles Opalike. I love all the twists. Yes, it has a whole lot of mixed reviews. We were like, oh, they spoiled it. But me, I don't watch movies to just start comparing with the classic. I love the transition and what they are doing with this one. I also love the fact that if you've been watching Play Network movies, the remakes that they're making now, it started from Living in Bondage, where Ramsey Noah was there as Richard Williams.
I said you just watched it. I was thinking.
Oh, Living in Bondage. No, this one is Nneka the Pretty Serpent. So Ramsey Noah again, there's a character that keeps appearing in all the remakes that they're doing now. That's Richard Williams, Ramsey Noah. It was in this one too. I'm going to say Idia Ison is beautiful. God damn it. Yeah. How will I rate this movie out of 10? I'll give it a solid 7. Yeah, I'll give it a solid 7 compared to what people were
saying.
Yeah, the reviews.
Because going by what people were saying, I don't know.
So I took out all those thoughts and just watched it without referring it to, oh, the 1994 one, oh, they spoiled it. No, I love what they did with all of this. Yeah, little cameo appearances from people here. Some scenes that you wonder wasn't necessary. Yeah, some graphical scenes too. Like, what is happening here? But I just love the whole storyline and I love the plots.
You love that they actually even took it
making a remake of a movie. It's not easy, definitely.
Yeah.
So I love this one. Nneka the Pretty Serpent.
I think going by what Catherine said when she was ranting, that we shouldn't assume, like we should just
go watch. That's what I did.
Go watch it.
Even on a good day, I said, no, they say, no.
Yes,
I watched it and I liked it.
I like that about you, though.
I'll go see what now. Who's going to me? Idia Ison there now. Idia fine, Sha.
Idia fine, oh.
Idia Ison, they fine, Sha. Let's move on.
Oh, you just noticed when you saw the movie.
Let's move on.
All right, guys, and that's it with our choices. When we return, we will be reading your messages as well as speaking your calls, as you will be sharing with us any movies or shows whatsoever that you recently watched, what you like about your choice, who acted in it, and most importantly, your rating over 10. We'll be right back.
Join our popcorn right here. Oh my God. All right, so we are here talking about the movies that we watched, and we are asking you to be a part of this because, of course, we would like you to suggest to us and tell us about your movies, okay? Yeah, what are the movies that you just watched or you're currently watching at the moment? How would you rate the movies? Kindly, send messages to us and put a call through. And so we're going to be taking your messages right here. So who starts?
Hojay.
I have a couple of messages right here on Facebook. Abiodun Lakeside. Munirat Ibrahim is saying Obs and Shaw. She's rating it 8.5 over 10, which is, nice movie. We have Tobe Care, who is saying Rat Race, old movie though. I'm going to rate it 7 over 10. And Monica David is saying Luca, I will rate it 8 over 10. Yes, I've watched Luca, and I really liked it as an animation. And I liked it.
Okay, so Fortune Lawrence here says, good afternoon to you all. Catherine, you're looking beautiful as usual. I'm currently watching Michelle and the Monster Machine. I think it's a great movie, and I'd rate it a 9 over 10. All right, we have Aloye Agba, who says, good afternoon to you all. I'm currently watching a movie called Cosita Linda, and one of my thrilling characters in the movie is Viviana. I'll rate it 8 over 10. We have, it's Dora Blinks who says, Jungle Cruise, I'll rate it 7/10. It's about a quest for a plant that would heal people and revive the dead. But in the middle of the quest, the doctor found love. Hashtag Esplash. Hashtag I love you, King Hojay.
Hojay, you're not an hashtag.
Love you too. Now, before you read yours, Honeypot, somebody's like you. Oluwatomi Senfalole saying, good afternoon, everyone. Currently watch King of Boys, The Return of the King. I'll rate it 9/10. Some questions still needs to be answered.
Yeah, really.
Same thing you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. All right, so I have Flawless Blaze, who says, I recently watched Little Man. It's a short 2006 comedy film about
Hilarious.
Calvin, a very, very short baby-like man, who together with his friend, they were given the job to steal a very valuable diamond. After the successful mission, Calvin hid the diamond in a lady's purse in order not to get caught. They then followed the owner of the purse to their home and found out it was a couple eager to have a child. Calvin then pretended to be an unwanted baby at their doorstep so as to get the diamond back. It's a comedy. I'll rate it 9/10.
Yeah.
And
the Wayans brothers.
Yeah, I've seen that one. And I also have Oluwaseun Iwalain, who says, good afternoon, Esplash team. I recently watched a Korean series titled Vincenzo. A young boy, Park Jo-yeong, was adopted by an Italian family at the age of 8, grows up to be a mafia member in Italy, later flees to South Korea when the gangs were at war. He joins a lawyer in South Korea in a fight to put an end to corruption in the justice system. I'll rate it 9/10. Hashtag Esplash on TVC. Hashtag movies. And now we have a call. We have Olumide from Abuja. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm fine.
All right, so what movie are you watching? Tell us about it.
I am currently watching Six Underground.
Okay. Okay, so what is it about the movie for you and how will you rate it?
I rate the movie 9/10.
Why?
Because the movie is so great and they have some actors there so important, especially their actor, their leader, the billionaire.
Okay, that's a great one. Thank you so much for calling.
Sales Deck is a message right here on Facebook. Precious Chukudi saying, good afternoon, everyone. Oh, God, Korean people are in the building. I recently watched the Korean movie, Tears in Heaven. I'll rate it 9/10. What do you like about this Korean movie? Is God. Still on Facebook, Investor, AY Perfect. Erun Tumishe Ademide says, Fast 9, Fast Saga, Fast and Furious 9. It was, even though it was full of a lot of impossible action, I still love it because it's that action I love. So I'm rating it 9/10. The lies in this new Fast and Furious.
Wow.
Like, come on. A car is flying, then a plane will just magnet the car. Like, me not get that.
Is it just that one? The one where the car is bending like this?
Okay, I think we have a caller here.
Yes, we have a caller, Taiwo from Lagos. Hi, Taiwo. Good afternoon. Hello, Taiwo.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Fine, thank you. I love Hojay's outfit.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yes, I love Hojay's outfit.
Okay. We can tell that you're getting that feedback. So you know what? You should call us back, Taiwo, and turn down the volume of your TV set.
Okay.
That's why we're getting that feedback.
So
Thank you very much, by the way.
We've got Felix Caleb, who says, hello, ladies and gents. I just watched The Pepper Tigers. I love the movie because I am a fan of martial arts, and then I'm going to rate this 9/10. Okay. And, well, he even says, no go like share popcorn.
Come and take.
Come on. You're welcome.
It's plenty, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I have Timoria Fanny, who says, good day, Lady Cath, King Hojay, and Honeypot. I'm currently watching The King Eternal Monarch, a Korean movie.
Oh, God.
I'll rate it a 9/10. You're all looking fantastic. Hashtag Esplash on TVC. Hashtag movies at the movies.
Why do you watch this Korean movie? Why do they have good ratings like that? So none is trash. Everything must be good.
Have you met Limio?
Bye, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
But you know I can never relate.
Thank you, Honeypot.
Okay, well, while you people are not relating, we have a call from Chizoba. Hi, Chizoba. Can you relate with us?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hojay, my guy.
I greet you specially. I greet you.
I know. It's right.
Thank you.
That film, man. That necker.
She fine, Abi.
Wallahi, this is short without upgrade.
Do you want her to come and appear to you? You don't go mind, Abi.
If they try come my dream, you don't go regret it.
Say we don't go return.
So how would you rate it?
I rate it 9/10.
You see? Thank you very much, Chizoba.
Wow.
Yeah.
But did Chizoba watch the film or the face? Was he looking at the final?
No, he watched it and he said it was nice.
No, you know some people watch film and they are looking at just one character.
No.
Even if you watch it,
so there was a whole lot of the Igbo speaking Igbo language in it. And you know what we're doing in Nigeria now? We're trying to infuse our culture.
Of course, because of Oscars,
so
right?
it works. On Facebook, Sani Modupe, oh God, Korean people again. Sani Modupe Olajumoke said, hi, beautiful people. Hi to you too. I recently watched a Korean series titled The Empress Key. They even have funny names. The Empress Key. Very interesting one. I'll rate it. How will you rate a movie 10/10? That means everything's just good.
Levels don't change now. They're no feel.
Precious Chukwudi is coming for me and she said, Hojay, please leave us with a Korean movie. We will not leave you people alone. Leave me alone.
They've caught you. That was a call.
I think we have another caller on the line.
Yeah. So finally, we have Sheung Fisaya who says, hello guys, good afternoon.
Hi.
I just finished watching Return of the King episode 1 to 7 and I've also watched Protege. I'm also watching Power Book 3, Raising Canaan, #Esplash on TVC. Oluwa Sheung, please note that next time you should also tell us how you rate the films. So please do that.
Is it a new Power Book?
Man.
Power Book 2.
The movie buff, like me.
Okay, yeah. Return
There's 3 now.
Hey, God.
Raising
I need
Canaan.
to update.
You don't know.
The Raising Canaan is out. Okay, I need to update.
That's it.
You need to check, actually.
Update. Yeah.
All right, guys, that is all we can take on What Are You Watching?
Yes, thank you very much for sharing with us. We'll be back to talk about the movies showing at the movies. Keep it locked.
You know, in my head, I was singing something else. I was singing my own version. I was singing, all I ever wanted was to talk about the movies.
Okay.
Hey, you know,
Shabalistical.
all right, guys, time to check out some of the movies showing at the movies. So if you're planning on going to the cinemas this week, here are some movies you should consider. In Nollywood, Bitter Rain. A sitting king must find the remains of his long-lost ancestor and end the bitter reign or die on his 50th birthday.
Wow.
He is betrayed by those closest to him. He also faces setbacks and challenges as he balances ruling over his people with trying to save his own life while protecting the secret of his city from the prying eyes of unwanted strangers, and journalists eager to find truth, and an adventurous couple. Actors include Stan Nze, Alex Ekubo, Ayo Makun, Efe Irele, Erika Nweledin. Yes, I always mispronounce her name, but I got it today, guys. Mike Ezeronge, Zubi Michael, and others.
There's more to
Yes.
Did I just see one giant snake?
Hojay just remembered Anaconda.
See somebody's face in one movie again.
Yeah, I was thinking about the next one you're about to talk about.
Okay, me, I'm not
You be like Popo.
Oh.
You be like Aki. You distress me.
Okay, Papa, Aki Naukwa.
This guy, Popo. Oh, God, moving on. In Hollywood, the Suicide Squad, the government sends the most dangerous supervillains in the world, Bloodsport, Peacemaker, King Shark, Harley Quinn, and others to the remote enemy-infused island of Kotomo Tisse. Armed with high-tech weapons, they trek through the dangerous jungle on a search and destroy mission with only Colonel Rick Flag on the ground to make them behave. Actors include Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, John Cena, Joel Kinnaman, Viola Davis, Alice Braga, Michael Rooker, Sylvester Stallone, and others.
in costumes. Wanting you to think they're all dark and deep.
I cherish peace with all my heart. I don't care how many men, women, and children I need to kill to get it.
I thought you were the crazy one.
So I've watched this particular one. It's crazy how an action film will still make you laugh in a way. There were just some points that you would just see some comic relief. Margot Robbie, amazing actress. John Cena and Idris Elba, they were giving themselves back-to-back, subbing themselves. I just love this particular movie, by the way, Suicide Squad. Yes, wrapping up movies that you should watch. This one is titled Old, a thriller about a family on a tropical holiday who discovered that the secluded beach where they are relaxing for a few hours is somehow causing them to age rapidly, reducing their entire lives into a single day. Yes, actors include Abe Lee, Gael Garcia Bernal, Rufus Sewell, Thomasin McKenzie, Vicky Cripps, and others.
Kids allowed on the beach? What?
It's not true!
Oh, no! Oh, no!
We never leave each other. Nothing separates us. Are we there yet? We have to get off this beach!
People are blacking out going this way.
Well, what me I know?
Yes, upwards.
I've never heard of a beach conception.
Yeah.
Like, did the beach get her pregnant or what?
And she was pregnant going there. Then because everything is getting fast, everything is getting fast.
So the baby just.
So it will grow fast.
Hey. So it's not looking like, is it Umbrella Academy now? Or what
Umbrella Academy.
The pool and
the one got pregnant.
Now, wow. But this one, you're growing old.
This bitch, they give person
the cruise to this island, madam. Will you like to be on this?
No, God forbid bad thing. Kilo shele, wrinkles for them.
Now, wow.
Why people don't call God? It's like, no. You people.
Yes, why wouldn't I call God?
With the crack, you forget. If you talk, you collect. On this Esplash connect. All right, guys, that's all we can take. We've talked about movies.
You all have.
Hey, we are still on this.
You should go to that. What is wrong with you, Catherine?
Thank
you
God
should go to that beach.
All right, guys.
I'll win trophy. I'll win trophy.
See, let me tell you something. These two are going to the beach.
From going home.
That is the solution. But right now, we want to thank you for sending in your movies. We'll check some of them out. And thank you so much for staying tuned. And you know I didn't do this alone. I did it with Honest Money, Rabban Alamba. And I also did it with King Hojay.
Stop watching Korean movies.
It is what it is. My name is Lady Cath, our real hotness. And we'll come your way again tomorrow. So watch the show 12 to 2 p.m. tomorrow. You can also follow us on our social media platforms at TVC Connect.
I love this song.